Mike Cardano with Roto Experts in the Fantasy Sports Network here as we wrap up our first month of fantasy baseball. This is a great time to put things in perspective and understanding why it is that we're so passionate about sports. Now, do you remember being a kid the first time you ever went to a game and what an awe-inspiring experience it was? Check out this clip as this young boy gets a close encounter with Jordan Tutu of the Grand Rapids Griffins, the Red Wings AHL affiliate.
Buddy. It's all yours.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Now, if that doesn't brighten up your day, I don't know what will. All right, after a month of play, it's time to address my Twitter inbox and all the people who've been asking me about two guys that were probably undrafted in your league that have been heroes in daily fantasy, and you probably want to gratify them if you were lucky enough to have grabbed them off your weekly waiver wire and plug them in right from the get-go. First up, Colorado's Charlie Blackmon. Now, Charlie's on pace for a season to hit .410 with 35 home runs, 112 RBI, and 42 stolen bases. Now, what do you suppose you should do with him? Hey look, Charlie's played about 14% of the season's schedule so far, and I'm going to go out on a limb here and tell you that even if he has a surprising year from here on out, if you already have him, you've already received a minimum of 25 to 35% of his counting stats for the season. Now, do I think he can be productive for you for the rest of the season? Sure, but nothing like he's doing now. And note to self, Corey Dickerson is the guy that you want to grab and stash away if you're in a keeper league. Over time, he's the guy who's going to be the next big thing in Colorado. But if you're going to trade Blackmon, don't go and trade him for Chris Colabello, whose BABIP is like double the rest of Major League Baseball hitters. Basically, anytime he hits the ball, it's fallen in for a hit, and there's been someone on base that's scored over the first month, and that's not going to continue. Look, I don't know that he ends up back playing beer league baseball again, but he's not going to end up the season as a fantasy stud. Trade him now, and trade him to someone who's not watching. The first ever Fantasy Sports Network is here. You're watching it now, and you can now take it wherever you go. The new Fantasy Sports Network mobile app is your season ticket to the latest fantasy news, information, and analysis. Get access to the live stream of television programming, along with a suite of in-depth articles, on-demand videos, and podcasts. Fantasy Sports now goes wherever you go. The Fantasy Sports Network mobile app, available now on iTunes. Enjoy your weekend, everyone.